This is part of Kandanda Central Forest Reserve that is experiencing heavy encroachment, and the land is now turned into an agricultural field. For the Central Forest to be turned into agriculture, land speaks a volume of high hardiness of communities who have decided to ignore the law. WBS caught up with the Kisindi Sector manager, Stuart Maniragura, who blamed the encroachment levels on the lack of funds to open up boundaries which are in dispute with the communities and the NFA.
One of the strongest recommendations that have come up is that first the boundaries must have to be cleared and demarcated. So before that demarcation takes place, we are saying the status quo remains. If the veterans own land there would not be any reason for them to run to start clearing, even when they also say the boundary is not clear. So we are saying the status quo remains, the boundary is opened, and everyone belongs where they belong.
Areas that are heavily encroached on are Nyairongo and Kisaro on Bugoma Central Forest Reserve. The sector manager also said that the permits given to communities to plant trees in Central Forest Reserves are instead being abused, with some leaders now hiring out forest land to cultivators. NFA is now planning to withdraw all the permit agreement in areas that are being encroached on.
Most of them are actually involved in agriculture encroachment in the reserves. They are doing charcoal burning within the areas where they would be establishing buffer plantations. Instead of helping in doing forest protection, actually they also at times facilitate illegal activities.
Kennedy Tugume is an environmentalist working with the Midwest Anti-Corruption Coalition, MERAC, in Hoima District, working on accountability and governance in the forest sector, supported by Care International in Uganda. He says that the frustration most advocates of the environment find in trying to fight for sanity in the forest sector is the lack of funds, a claim that duty bearers decry.
NFA excuse has been we don't have, first of all, enough resources to demarcate the boundaries so that the communities adjacent to the reserves can know where exactly they have to stop. So we really feel this is becoming more of a game and people are getting used to it. That's why you see they are not even scared of clearing more patches of the reserve to do their...
He states that agriculture is overtaking illegal logging in the Central Forest, which is done aggressively in search for fertile soils, but subsequently followed by illegal settlement.
This is one of the most aggressive way of forest degradation, because with agriculture you clear everything and you leave the ground very bare with nothing. They begin with cutting small trees to convert them into charcoal. Then as they clear them, they begin now going for other forms of, reserve destruction.
The situation is worse in grassland forest, which many have failed to appreciate but also difficult to control. Kandanda Ngobya is at the moment characterized by crop farming and charcoal burning. Currently, 15% of the households depend on charcoal, up from 10.2% in 1991.
Grassland forest reserves, they have failed to understand this. They really want to see something with trees standing so that they can respect and say that is a forest reserve. But for a grassland, even if someone came and cleared, there wouldn't be much alarm compared to when someone went and attacked Bugoma, went and attacked, for example, Budongo and the rest. So I would appeal to NFA to also give this a critical consideration.
The local community says that they are already experiencing challenges of soil erosion in several parts of Bunyoro, which they attribute to the encroachment of their central forests. This is in addition to the harsh climatic conditions.
Because you can even see erosion. A lot of erosion is being taken. So governments will come in, opinion leaders come in, NGOs, environmental NGOs come in to sensitize the local leaders on the afforestation issue.
But with such a trend of forest destruction, especially in the Central Forest Reserves that are under government control, it means Uganda is at the verge of facing harsh challenges of climate change due to inactive laws. Stephen Mwiri, WBS News.